Hey there everyone, welcome back and welcome to a new course. Now some of you might be asking me that what about the previous course, you have not completed it? Well, there is an update. Stay tuned, I'm going to talk about that. Alright, so right now let's talk about the new course, and this course is going to be on Spring Security. Okay, when I say Spring Security, it's a very vast module. Okay, so I kind of going to try to complete the Spring Security for you guys, and I will not leave you in the middle. Let me tell you that I will be completing it. So basically, guys, I was in a meeting, okay, for around last 2 hours. Then I just set up my camera, my microphone, my lights. Then I thought like, okay, let's just write somewhere right here in my diary. I just wanted to write something that, okay, what kind of video that I'm going to make, because this is a kind of complex topic and I just want to have some conversation before I start making this particular video. Then I thought like, okay, forget about, being kind of, talking kind of point to point. Let's start talking, heart to heart, so that, I can communicate with you guys better. Basically, this is kind of a complex module for sure, Spring Security. So before we get started with this module, I just want to clarify a few of the things, and I just want to give you some kind of direction so that you can get started with this particular topic. And also basically, you have to make sure that is this the right time to start Spring Security? So basically, who can basically take this particular course? If you're a fresher, can you take this course? If you're a fresher, of course you can take this course, but do you have any prior experience with Spring Framework? If your answer is yes, then of course yes, you can take this course. But if your answer is no, then this is not at all a starting point. Okay, you can start learning Spring Security from Spring Core, then Spring MVC, then Spring MVC Intermediate, then Spring JDBC, and then come to Spring Security. Or then you go for Spring AOP, Spring REST, and then you come to Spring Security. Okay, but if you have covered my earlier courses on Spring Framework, then you are ready to go, right? At least if you have some kind of knowledge with Core, with MVC, and with Spring JDBC. Do not skip the JDBC. Don't think that, okay, Spring JDBC is not needed. It is needed, and you will be seeing that why I taught you Spring JDBC. Okay, so maybe some of you were asking me the time I started Spring JDBC that, why you are teaching Spring JDBC? Just teach us Hibernate. Well, I want to teach you guys Spring Security as well. And in Spring Security, they are using Spring JDBC internally. JDBC template, named parameter JDBC template, all these things are getting used internally, JDBC template stuff. And I hope that you have learned it well in your Spring JDBC course and your Spring, I think Java Live project course, right? So if you have completed all my earlier courses on Spring Framework, you are ready to go. You are welcome, my friend. But if you are just coming here like, let's get started with security straight away, this is not the module for you. Okay, so maybe the next question will be, do you need the job experience to learn this particular module? Because I told you, right, this is a kind of complex module. Well, I'll not be making it complicated. I will be making it very, very simple. I'll try making it very, very simple, but you are the one who is going to let me know that whether the things are simple or not. Okay, so you will be helping me to make this course, and I'm going to come back to that in a little bit. But yes, if you don't have any job experience, still you can go with this particular course if you have a little bit of experience with Spring Framework earlier, and if you are ready to learn. Okay, because this particular course is going to be different. How? Okay, in this course, I'm going to talk about a lot of internal. There will be a lot of classes. There will be a lot of interfaces that you have never acquainted with. There will be a lot of new stuffs will be coming in to the picture, and some people may get lost with that. So my responsibility is to represent those things in front of you, step by step, and I don't want to show you a lot of things together. So this is gonna be kind of a long course. You can learn about your Spring security throughout your entire career. I'm still learning, right? I don't know how much good I am with Spring security, but whatever the 30% I learned, okay, I will be giving you those things. So yes, I will be showing you some internal code. I will be telling you about the internals. So it is your responsibility. By the end of the every session is going to be around an hour. Okay, every day I'm going to teach you for an hour. So every sessions that you are going to learn, after the session you have to practice. And if you'll not be practicing, I cannot do anything. This is the session, this is the course that where the practice is required. No practice, you won't be getting anything. Okay, trust me guys, if you're just planning to watch this series, forget about it. Okay, you won't be getting anything. So yes, you have to practice after every session. Every session is going to be around an hour or 1 hour, 10 minutes or something. Basically, this is not going to be my usual sessions that you see on YouTube. These are basically the paid sessions. These are basically, people are paying me for that, okay? And these are the recorded videos. And these videos are part of my Spring MVC course and Spring MVC, Spring Boot, microservices course. And some part of that particular series, I'm just giving it to you for free. And because I don't want to reshoot it, I don't want to talk about the same thing again and again. Basically, when I start talking about same thing again and again, I get bored. And that's the only reason I don't want to reshoot the videos, and I want to give you the recorded sessions. Okay. So yes, after every session you have to practice. I will be showing you a lot of internal stuff. After the 10th session, after the 10th or 12th session, you'll be finding a lot of internal stuff. First session till the 10th session, there will be very easy things. I'll be taking you in a journey, like step by step. You will be enjoying it. I will make it as simple as I can, and obviously you are going to love security. Okay, so basically a lot of people try to ignore this topic, ignore this module, and I don't want you to be that kind of person or that kind of developer. Imagine you are creating a web application. End of the day, you have to care about the security of that particular web application. How about you'll be creating a web application and there won't be any login functionality. Someone can easily hack your website. You don't know how to basically handle the different security threats. You don't know the internal stuff of Spring security, because as a Java developer, you will be working on Spring. And you have to understand Spring security in order to understand Spring better. Because of course, this is a kind of heavy module, complex module, advanced module, whatever you want to say. But a lot of people ignores it. But you don't have to be that guy. Just start learning it, right? Let me know whenever you are having some problem. I'll be helping you. I'll be giving you some mentors who can give you some kind of help while you'll be learning this particular module. I will be helping you guys. Okay, we are only 40,000 people here, 41,000 people right now, current subscribers. At most, my channel get around 1 lakh to 2 lakh views in a month. Only 2 lakh views, around 1,000 to 2,000 downloads I get per month. Okay, and of course, I think we can handle it, right? I will be giving you some mentors, and they will be helping you. So start putting your doubts in the comment section. Start putting your doubts in my website, in my community, in my forum, and start putting your doubts in my Facebook support group. And there are people who will be helping you there, and I will take care of that. Okay. So yes, so let's do it together. Let's start it from today and go step by step. Do not rush. Complete session by session. Don't jump here and there. And of course, these sessions I will be giving you, that will be on Spring MVC. I won't be using Spring Boot there. Now you might be thinking, okay, these sessions are not in Spring Boot, so is it going to be helpful for me? Of course, yes. I told you there is no difference between MVC and Boot. In Boot, there will be auto configuration. I want to avoid it. I want to do those configuration by my own hand. by my 10 little fingers. So basically, let's start with Spring MVC. Let's start configuring everything by ourselves. And whenever you'll be jumping to Spring Boot, things will be pretty much easy for you guys. Trust me, Spring Boot is very easy, right? So I don't want to teach you easy stuff. I just want to teach you some complicated stuff. This time, you always complain like, Vilas, you spoon feed us. This time I'll not be spoon feeding you. I want a little bit of effort from your end. I want a little bit of effort from your side as well. And we will both work together, and we'll be in a journey to zero to hero in Spring Security. And we actually can do it. In the next 1.5 months, or in next 1 month, I want you guys to be in Spring Security, be good in Spring Security, right? And of course, if you are a fresher, you can take it, but you have to give your dedication. At least the first 10 videos will not be any difficult for you. If you are having at least 1 year of experience with the programming, the coding, and I mean, if you love debugging, you have to debug, guys. After 10th or 12th video, you have to start debugging. You have to love debugging if you are a programmer. So the problem with freshers is whenever I start showing the internal code, when someone starts debugging, they don't want to see that. Okay, why is that? If you are not understanding something, ignore it. Okay, ignore it for a moment. Watch it again. If I can understand it, why not you? I'm not a scientist. Okay, I mean, things are very simple here. It's not rocket science, guys. I just consider myself a very average guy. And if I can understand it, you guys are so talented, and why not you? Okay, very easy module. Trust me, you just have to practice. This is what I want to say. Only one thing I want to convey. As I said, this is gonna be the live sessions, the recorded session of my paid course. So every sessions I take, I basically record them. Those recordings you will be getting just right here. And if somewhere you will be finding that people will be asking me questions, sometime I avoid those questions, right? Because I will be answering those questions maybe in next lecture or maybe in the future lecture. So hold on to that. Whenever you are also having any doubts, write it down somewhere and start checking my future videos, and there you should be getting the answer for that. So you have to be consistent. You have to start watching all those series if you are following it. So if you have started following the series, you have to make sure that you will be ending it, right? Just do a promise, start it, and then keep coding, go till the last video, and you will be finding yourself a lot more comfortable, right? So you have to bear with me whenever I will be, saying that I will be telling about that particular thing in the future sessions, maybe in the next sessions. You have to be a little more patient. Don't judge me by that, because I know when is the right time to introduce you those things, right? So as I said, things are a little bit complex here, so I don't want to show you a lot of things together, and I don't want to make you confused. I remember when I saw all those classes of Spring Security, the internal classes and interfaces, I felt horrible, like, okay, what the heck is this? I don't want to give you that kind of feelings. I just want to represent this module in front of you guys, just like, okay, it's one of the very simplest module. And with a little bit of effort, we'll be able to make it. All right? All right, so looking forward to see you in the course soon. So basically, I'm thinking to give you a video on Wednesday and Friday and Sunday. 3 days I'm planning to post these videos. So basically, guys, there is one more thing. That last course that I was having, that a live course, there are also a few videos pending. I have already recorded those videos. I just have to post it. So basically, I will be posting the second part of that particular series pretty soon. Maybe on Sunday to Sunday, I can keep giving you two videos on that series, so that you can complete it and you can deploy that particular project, the live project that you used to build in the last series, on the cloud, right? So make sure that Java live project that we have done, if you are a fresher, if you have no coding experience in Spring, that might be the course that you are looking for. I have used Spring JDBC and also will be using Spring JDBC here in Spring Security. So in that perspective, I feel that, the Java Live project course can also help you in this particular course as well. So prerequisite wise, You need to understand core, MVC, JDBC, and maybe you have to integrate Spring with Spring JDBC, right? Spring JDBC developed by Spring people only, but you have to understand like how to work with a Spring MVC web application using Spring JDBC, right? So that, if you see a web page, if you will be posting data or if you'll be getting data and if you'll be updating data in your database by using Spring JDBC, if you can do it, then that's more than enough for this particular course. And sometime internally Spring people has written the Spring security code somewhere. I was explaining to my batch people, and I was saying that there are a lot of Lambda syntax, right? So if you already know Java Lambda, then that will be an add-on. And if you don't know Java 8, basically those Lambda syntax is basically puzzling you. Maybe you just do one thing, go to my site, okay? Go to my website, www.seleniumexpress.com, and click on inquiry and just write there Java 8 free and just let me know. Just do a submit, okay? So that I can give you some of my Java 8 videos for free, and you can learn Java 8. Maybe 2-3 videos I can give you as prerequisite for the Spring security course. Because Java 8, little bit of knowledge like Lambda syntax. If you know about how the Lambda works, how to create Lambda functions there, then you should be okay. Because sometime in some places, if I'll be showing some internal code, if you're seeing the Lambda, then don't get confused. Even if you don't know about it, just ignore it, right? Those are not necessary. Just like that, if I don't know Lambda, I cannot learn Spring security. Nothing like that. Lambda is just syntax, right? You can ignore Lambda. You can write the same function or same piece of code in Java 7 also, right? That's absolutely fine. It's your choice. But yes, if you know a little bit of Lambda, then maybe while I'll be giving you a code walkthrough, maybe after 10th video or 12th video, that will make you a little bit of comfortable, okay, with this security course. So yeah, that's the prerequisite. And I feel you are all set. Basically, if you have taken all the courses of mine previously, then you should be good. Cool. I think this is pretty much it. See you every day. Not every day, on Wednesday and Friday. Let's see that how much response that I'm getting from you guys. Are you guys excited or not? I don't know. So let's see that even if 50 people are completing this particular course, I'll be so much happy. And that is the reason I'm giving this set of videos for free. And this is not meant for YouTube. These videos are not recorded for YouTube. So I'll be recording my live sessions, and I will be providing those videos for free, and hope you will be utilizing it. And yeah, let's see. Okay, if you are completing this particular course successfully, I'll give you an add-on. Okay, I do teach online, and if you like me and if you want to learn from me, okay, then what you can do, if you will complete this particular course, then I will give you my Spring Boot course, okay? The Spring Boot live course, I will give it, I will make it available in half price, okay? So you can learn Spring Boot from me in half price. And the condition for is that you have to complete the Spring Security series. I'll just take a mock, and at least if you'll be, answering me 5 or 6 questions, I'll be allowing you. And the criteria is you should be a student, not a professional, okay? Not a professional in the sense you should be a fresher, having around 1 year of experience or 2 years of experience, not more than that. Because if you have more than 2 years of experience, this is very simple for you. I just want to encourage the freshers because, I love teaching freshers. The people who doesn't know the technology, if I will be teaching them and they are learning it, then that makes me happy. Okay, people who already understood, I basically don't have fun making them learn something because they already know it, right? But the people who actually are struggling to learn, if I make them understand, I feel a lot of happiness. And yes, I want to do that. So if you're a fresher and if you're having experience between 1 to 2 years, and if you're successfully completing this particular course, to 1 or 2 people, I'll make my Spring Boot course available for you guys in half of the price. Okay, that's my promise, not more than 2 people. So Yes, I'll see you in the next video, and I'll see you in the course then. Let's have fun and let's learn Spring Security, and let's start our journey from zero to a hero. Okay? See you in the course then. Bye-bye.